What's up, guys? As the video says, when it rains, it pours. Long story short, is I've been working. Well, okay, I got the red car in the fucking garage. My red Mustang, working on that. That's a project. Got my brown truck here done mostly to be good drivable. Both the blue cars are good. Gray car's still dead in the water. And the green truck blew the clutch out, or clutch master. I got one. I got to put in yet. I have the old lady take this to the fucking grocery store the other day, and she comes home and tells me, oh, the brakes are seizing up and they're smoking. I'm like, well, they're all, pretty new. Hop in the truck, go driving, sure as shit, fucking locks up. Rears are smoking. So I was like, all right. So I pulled it in the garage, or in the shop here, let it cool down overnight, come out to it. The driver's side rear shoes were fucking, all the friction material just fell right off them. Gone. The parking brake cable locked up on this side for some reason. Right rear was just fine. Those shoes in the right rear, everything was just fine. So I'm not sure what the fuck happened. I don't really care. Figured, okay, I just bought that stuff from AutoZone back in November. I will go and grab the new stuff. Did that the other day. Grabbed all that bullshit, and then I had some help getting this thing up in the air, and whatever. Well, I go to frickin' go to do the brakes. Right rear wheel seal's got a leak. Figured, well, shit, I got my clutch packs in for the track lock. I'm like, well, while it's up in the air, we'll replace that shit. Well, I go to frickin' take the cover off, and here the goddamn the shims that hold the carrier in the rear end for the preload, all of them fell out and were only being held in with the axles. So I was like, all right. So, I pulled the axles out, which is really easy to do. It's just a few bolts on the outside. And, I get the wheel seal. I ended up replacing both parking brake cables. And then, I got all this bullshit out, bearings, all that crap, and find out that, wheel seal on this side was bad, and then the frickin' the shims fell out, so that was causing this fucking weird ass metallic noise. So I got that wheel seal replaced, and then if anybody's wondering, replacing these clutch packs is a fucking pain in the ass. I had to beat these fucking spider gears out. They would not come out. They normally just like twist out, and they wouldn't do that. So, but yeah, so the preload that was holding this in, for whatever reason, the fucking shims fell out. And they only can go so far as it's axle in there. But, it just kind of, moral of the story here is that, we got one issue with the red car with the exhaust. So I get that in the garage to fix it. Then I'm waiting on parts for that goddamn thing. I'm like, okay. Well, then the freaking green truck, the clutch takes the shit in there. And I was like, all right, great. I'll get to that in a little bit. I figured, fuck it, I'll do the red car first. Well, then that thing was good to go. Then the only drives and the brakes are all fucked up now. It's like, oh, quick brake job, get it in, get it out, be done, and get it back up. And then I'm like, okay, got the clutch packs, an hour and a half job, 2 hours to do it, no problem, done before. And then take it apart. Now it's a fucking whole big issue. Now I got to go out. And for clutch packs, I need friction modifier, the cross pin shaft that goes, so the actual shaft that goes through the carrier, that 10 millimeter or 3/8 bolt that goes through it is a torque to yield, so you replace that. Now I need a diff cover gasket. I need gear oil. The spider gears I was going to replace because I was beating on them so hard with the hammer to get them out, but they look okay, so we might just leave them alone. I got custom make some shims because I had the shim packs in there from when you buy the rebuild kit. They kind of look like this, and I had it in there. They were fine, everything was good. Then all of a sudden it wasn't good. And then the carrier bearing. So this fucking thing here is so goddamn heavy. When I went to pull it out from either, I couldn't move the fucker, and I drug it through all the goddamn dirt. So they really should be replaced. I'm gonna try and just clean them out and then spray them with air and clean the shit all off. But it's just one of those things where it's fucking 2:10 in the morning when I want to be in bed, but I can't because you know, winter's coming up fast. I need to get the green truck fixed yet, but this right now is blocking the Mach 1 and the green truck in, so I have this car to drive only right now, which the Mach 1 could easily be taken off if I wanted to, but, you know, I had to go and buy for the red car this piece of steel because where the bumper support in the back goes all fucking rusted out, so I got to put this in there and clean up really nice and make it look all pretty, so I can mount that bumper support in the back. So, you know, I got plenty of shit to do. But just know if you're out there and you're having a shit day and you're like, man, all my vehicles are fucking breaking down. You're not the only one, man. That happens. You know, I got 8 vehicles right now, and I have 2 that run and drive. And yeah, you'd say, oh, ha ha, they're all Fords or pieces of shit, whatever. This thing is 28 years old. Okay, it's 93. This I bought as a restoration project. The gray car is a restoration project. The 3-valve got crashed. The green truck, that's the original fucking clutch master, I think, on there and shit like that. And I don't know what, I haven't even looked into it, but still, it's 96 with who knows how many fucking miles. The edge outside the blown transfer case, I got 204,000 miles out of PTU on that thing. And, you know, it's an old rusty piece of shit that I'll fix eventually. And the red car was a project car and I bought it too. So it's not like I have, you know, 8 brand new vehicles that are all breaking down. It's just they're all old project vehicles. So, you know, just the way it works, I guess. When you buy old stuff, shit's going to break. But so made a little rant video about the fun I'm having. And, you know, gotta love it. I mean, at least have a building to work on it now versus in my freaking driveway or at my apartment garage and whatnot. But I hopefully the Ford dealership and all the auto parts stores have all my parts in stock tomorrow because I want to get this thing done. Thankfully, I carry spare parts here, as you can tell, tons of oddball stuff. I had one more wheel seal left for the truck. If you're wondering what the part number is, it is 34384, and that's a Scott seal. They're supposed to come with a freaking installer, and it didn't. I had this one from years ago I made. It's just a bearing race with a piece of metal and then this, and that's what I use, and it works just fine. So, but all right, I'm gonna go to bed. There's my rant. Have a good night. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't really care. We'll talk to you guys later.